Great parts of terrible games. Saints Row Reboot. Some might say terrible is overselling it in this case. And maybe they're right. But if nothing else, this game is aggressively mediocre and a huge disappointment compared to other games in a venerable series. Featuring repetitive gameplay and just terrible characters. They're characters so bad that even Pierce from the earlier games could make fun of them. You basically are starting a gang with Carlton Banks and Tina Belcher. It's a game that keeps wanting to act like there's something great that's just about to happen. But it never actually does. Or, worse, you get to see a cutscene of a completely different character doing what would have been fun to do. But there was one good idea in this sea of disappointment. And that is, you can actually win combat that isn't inside a mission. In many open-world games, if you get into combat with, say, the police or a rival gang, it effectively goes on forever. Reinforcements will just perpetually show up, meaning that in most games like this, running is your only realistic option. But not here in the Saints Row Reboot. You start that combat with the police or one of the rival gangs. And yes, a few reinforcements will show up magically, but at a certain point during this, you will actually see one of the NPCs calling for backup. You can prevent them from doing that by attacking them. So if you eliminate all of the hostile NPCs around you, and none of them have called for backup, your notoriety is wiped clean. And you can go about with what you were doing in the first place, whatever that may have been. In this game, you are probably going to do some repetitive mission for one of your businesses, or one of the side hustles you can do for extra cash. So really, this mechanic isn't doing you very many favors in this particular game. But I could see where this would improve the experience in a different game, for example, any of the other Saints Rows, or Grand Theft Auto, literally any of those. But to my knowledge, this mechanic has sadly only been implemented in the Saints Row reboot, making it a great, if not the best part, of a terrible game. Please do subscribe, comment, like, and tell your friends.
Easy, but we have time to plan. Oh, and Kev, I'm taking your wallabies for the win.